Sakir. And here's En-Nesyri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brahim Diaz! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Morocco really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Haidara, Djenepo, and it's Haidara.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Haidara. Haidara.
Djenepo.
Haidara. Now it's Djenepo. He is just caressing the ball. Amrabat. Now it's En-Nesyri.
And the counter is on.
And it's Nadir. Nadir has a look inside the box. Clears it away. Haidara. Samaseku. Haidara. Nadir has given away a free kick.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And the counter-attack is on for Morocco.
Brahim Diaz.
Probing pass. Samaseku. Doucouré. Traoré. Can he latch on to this? Now, what about a counter-attack? En-Nesyri. That has been cut short. And it's Haidara. Samaseku. Doucouré. Oh, can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's Rawi.
Played into space out wide. Brahim Diaz.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Doucouré. And it's Traoré. Ben Sakir. Unahi. Aguerd. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Djenepo. Haidara. Samaseku.
Oh, shooting chance! They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill.
Crosses it in here.
And it's played forward.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Tukure. Tries a deft little ball.
And he's there to clear it.
Nadir. En-Nesyri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gineppo.
In with the challenge.
Mali ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Amrabat. Unahi. Hakimi. Unahi. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Unahi does really well to win the ball there.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Aguirre forwards and with intent.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. And it's Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Hakimi.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
And he's there to get it away. Played towards the front line. Deftly away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. It's a good run down the right. Hakimi
With a fine tackle.
Ben Seguir. Unahi. Hakimi. Unahi shifted upfield. And he welcomes it in.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Unahi wins the duel this time. Samaseku.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Oh, what a climb! Just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Brahim Diaz, it's a delicate pass. Ben Seguir, it's a loose ball. And they've got rid. Amrabat have it back and can go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a throw-in. Haidara, over to the left. Gineppo. Oh, that's nice. Swings it across. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets into some space. There are a few waiting for it. Haidara. And the shot!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ben Seguir, aim forwards. Haidara. Gineppo. Could move up a gear here. Amrabat. Samaseku. And it's Tukore. He's in here! Produces a cross. And that has been clubbed away.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Unahi chips it through. Brahim Diaz climbs up big! That was a brilliant save.
And the Siri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi up towards the front line.
Well, they could break here.
Oh, great play! Hakimi. Oh, such a clever touch. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! That carried quite a threat. Haidara. Haidara. Genepo. And it's Haidara. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir made over towards the opposite flank. Nadir moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. En-Nesyri. Unahi. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's En-Nesyri. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haidara. Haidara. Genepo. Nice physical challenge. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well measured. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ben Seguir. Unahi. Tukore with a definite foul there. Now it's Ben Seguir. Now it's Ben Seguir. They get a throw in. Tukore shifted upfield. And they can counter here. Played back in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bunu sends that a long way. Brahim Diaz, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tukore. Haidara. And it's played forward. Haidara. Haidara. Brahim Diaz. Nadir. And here's the chance to counter. En-Nesyri played out towards the right wing. Genepo. Samaseku. Haidara. Haidara. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Mazraoui. Aguirre shifted upfield. En-Nesyri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's En-Nesyri, applies the finish! That has been knocked clear. That's not going to find its target. Haidara, Djenepo, that's good running with the ball. Haidara, that is good strength. Looks across and plays it in. Tries to get it clear, pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Doucouré. Looking here to chip it through. Mazraoui with the clearance. And that has been cleared. Amrabat. And he goes cross-field. And it's Traoré. That's good defending, very good defending.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Traoré, and the keeper's got it again. Oh, can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. Haidara. Traoré. Doucouré. So what can they make of this? Brahim Diaz chooses to go cross-field, and he's managed to get free. Ben Seguir plays it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to clear it. Haidara. A searching ball out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Traoré. Doucouré looking to get on the end of this. Mazraoui gets it away. And it's been taken short. Samaseku. Doucouré, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. In once more. There's the header! That's a fine save. Danger averted for now. Brahim Diaz, aim forwards. Doucouré, played out to the right. And it's to Kore. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. Samaseku proves too strong. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. To Kore. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Samaseku. Now it's Samaseku. He's gone for goal! Samaseku. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's to Kore. Now it's Haidara. Goes for a shot! Haidara's been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. He's missed, but not by that far. It's a mighty effort! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out to the right. Hakimi gets it clear. Oh, it is over the line. Traore. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. To Kore. Amrabat gets over and intercepts. Mali going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Oh, he's in! Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward. Nice control. And it's Traore. Samaseku. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. Played out wide. Nadir forwards and with intent. Unai. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lofted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. That's been drilled forward. En-Nesyri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Djenepo. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. Clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Kore. To Kore. Plenty waiting in the middle. He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield. And it's Nadir. Now it's En-Nesyri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a nice ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ben Sagir, gently done. Amrabat, aim forwards. Unahi. Amrabat. Najraoui looks to the other side. Ben Sagir tries to cross. And that is not finding anyone. Traoré. And it's Doucouré. And here's En-Nesyri. Nadir. Ben Sagir. And here's En-Nesyri. No foul, says the referee. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hakimi cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Haidara shifted upfield. Jerepo, Haidara. Jerepo, Doucouré.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
En-Nesyri. Now it's Ben Sagir. Calmly anticipates. Traoré. Some good work on the right flank here. Showing good feet. And it's Doucouré. Amrabat, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's En-Nesyri! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Doucouré. That's very neat. Again, attempts a clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mali have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
And he's done it. It's a goal thanks to, after 13 minutes, is number 12, Ginecco.
Mali make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Pass has gone astray. Samaseku. Decent chance!
Very speculative, but little threat, if any, for the keeper.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's Traore. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's heaved it away. Can he spark a counter here? Aguirre shifted upfield. Played back to the goalkeeper. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Brahim Diaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries a shot! Samaseku. And it's played forward. And it's Tukore.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Hakimi. Aim forwards. And Nesiri does really well to win the ball there. Nadir gently done. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! Could be danger here. Hit into them. Oh, smashing hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Moved on forwards. Samaseku. Nesiri. Hakimi. Aguirre. And Nesiri is onto it in a flash. Tukore. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Very nicely done. Could move up a gear here. And that could set him on his way. Now it's En-Nesyri. He is through here. And it's Hakimi. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. I was just lacking in accuracy. Brahim Diaz hurtling down that right flank. Nadir. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. To Corey. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Can he deliver? He's shooting! Up he goes! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 16 minutes is number 5.
Mali are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's to Corey. Oh, nice touch. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Nadir shifted upfield. It's really well cleared. Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Unahi. That's a foul in a dangerous area. That's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try. Clears it away. He's got away. He's cut it out. Decore. Traore. Decore. And it's played forward. Aguirre goes forward. And the finish! Haidara. Jenepo. And it's Haidara.
Oh, sweet feet.
He's had a shot!
Oh, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Haidara. Jenepo. Haidara. Haidara. Flashes it across. And it's hoisted clear. Sabaseku. Moved on forwards. Traore. Tukure. Haidara. Goes for goal! And Morocco could break here. Hakimi, Unahi, Hakimi, and it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Hakimi, cross from Hakimi, and it's hoisted clear. So, oh, that is asking for trouble. Haidara. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Nadir. Can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets across him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tukure. Good work on the right flank here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! That was very necessary. Samaseku. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tukure. Aim forwards. And it's Traore. Traore done delicately. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Amrabat, gently done. And the counter is on. That's tidy. Hakimi. Ben Sagir tries to dink it through.
Brahim Diaz delivers.
Jenepo. Big chance!
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass is intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. Haidara. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. Oh, that's neat. And it's lofted through here. And the shot! Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And that is out of play. And it's Traore. It's run loose here. Lovely feet. Samaseku. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Played out to the right. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a good run down the right. Nice physical challenge. Amrabat, aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear. Nadir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Samaseku. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. And here's Haidara. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. And it's Tukura. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ben Sagir shifted upfield. Haidara moved on forwards. Samaseku. Tukure. Mazraoui with the clearance. Haidara. Hakimi getting this one clear. Traore. Header! Ball's come loose here. Hakimi getting this one clear. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Now it's in the city. Now, what about a counter-attack? Unai played with finesse. In the city, looking to get on the end of this. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, they can break here. Traore. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nadir, forwards and with intent. And the shot! Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Traore. Doucouré in acres of space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Brahim Diaz wins the duel. This is having a shot! No mistake! Morocco are back in business! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Haidara. Haidara. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Now it's Gineppo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this.
Here's how the hosts line up.
Who do you think this turns on,
Number
Jim?
2,
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi, I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So it's down to business here. Ben Seguir. He can get that clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aguirre. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. It's really well cleared. And it's Hakimi. And out it comes. Judge, surely! Here's a corner. Traore gets it away. Nadir wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Haidara. Haidara. Amrabat, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, that's nice. That's Rawi. Nadir. It's run loose here. Amrabat. Foot in. Djenepo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, there's a probing ball. Unahi shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. And here's Haidara. He's in space and looking for options. Can he spark a counter here? Unahi. Nadir. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. Unahi. And that's surely a foul, free kick. He's having a go. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Over to the left. Ben Seguir. Lovely feet. Oh, shooting chance! He started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haidara, aim forwards. Haidara. And it's Traore. Oh, what a drive! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nasraoui. Now he's wondering who wants it. Nadir, gently done. Haidara. Moved on forwards. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Amrabat. Aguirre. Long ball looking to counter. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Samaseku. Jerepo. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, they could break here. And it's played forward. Now it's in the series. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nadir played out to the left flank. That's good play. Serves up across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Clearly not happy with that. Hakimi forwards and with intent.
And the Serie really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aguirre. Lofted upfield. Haidara cuts out the pass. Traore. Aim forwards. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. Samaseku. Haidara. Aguirre, gently done. Now it's in the series. Unahi. Now it's Ben Sagir. Plenty waiting in the middle. He is just caressing the ball. That has been knocked clear. Decore. That'll be a throw-in. Haidara. Jerepo. Strong running down that left flank. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Haidara. Can he find the finish? Quick ball upfield. Brahim Diaz. Played over towards the opposite flank. Nadir. Nasraoui. Succumbs to the pressure. Jerepo. Oh, delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick.
And the Serie really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. He's through here. Good take, and the shots!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And he did so well to hold his run and stay inside, Peter. That was really clever.
After 4 minutes is number 19.
Morocco gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. And Sagir. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim, a header! And yes, it's not one, but two. It is a great spot.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit for fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite difficult.
It's a goal. It's 2.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 19.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Gets it away. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz, at his creative best, he's set up 2 goals. Mazraoui. Amrabat. And Nasiri. And he shoots! A terrific save from the keeper.
And Nasiri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir's cross. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. No way through there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's gone for the shots.
And it's Masraoui. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nadir. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri.
And the shots!
Oh, easy pickings there. Nadir. Unahi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Brahim Diaz. Traore getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Haidara. Samaseku. Moved on forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Diaz. Masraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Delivered with swing. Real chance! Nadir. And here's Brahim Diaz. And En-Nesyri! Fingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
En-Nesyri simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Aim forwards. Doucouré. Traoré. Doucouré. Doucouré. Oh, such a clever touch. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doucouré. Samaseku. And it's Doucouré. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Doucouré. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice control. Time to deliver. Lovely, now then. Nadir. Nadir, gently done. Chance here to counter. Haidara. Gineppo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Haidara. He's had a shot! Very decent attempt. Samaseku. Haidara. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brahim Diaz. Nadir. Masraoui. Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri spread out to the left. Turns and goes, but takes a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That is Morocco find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haidara, Genepo, Ducouré, Samaseku, and it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just the keeper in the city! They are really pouring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And he's done it. It's a goal. It's two.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Morocco are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here. That's the throw. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's in the city, played out to the right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haidara, Genepo. That is lovely. And here's Haidara. Haidara tries across. Ben Seguir. In the city. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. And it's Ducouré. And here's Haidara. Brahim Diaz. In the city. Now it's Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 9 minutes is number 16.
Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played towards the other side. Unahi. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Mazraoui. Played towards the front line. it's Masraoui. Brahim Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Samaseku. Out to the right. Traore. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Haidar. Morocco have got themselves in front very early here. Samaseku. Genepo. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Aguirre, driven forward. Traore. Doucouré. Samaseku. And it's Haidara. Nadir does really well to win the ball there. Now it's En-Nesyri. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Ben Sagir. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the space here. Great chance! Almost a sixth.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Clearance is short.
Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a cute ball. And it's played forward. And it's Haidara. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nadir is the guilty party there. Samaseku. Now it's Genepo. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Traore. Doucouré, and that's aimed into the middle. Ben Sagir providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Hakimi. Ben Sagir has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's En-Nesyri, and a chance! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Traore. Aim forwards. Traore. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he's there to get it away. Played out to the right. That has sent him sprawling. To Corey. Played into the middle. Nadir getting this one clear. So what can they make of this? Out to the left it goes. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Cross to the back post. Aguirre attempts a clearance. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Haidara. Djenepo. Haidara. Djenepo. And here's Haidara. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Djenepo. Haidara. And it's Haidara. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Sekou. Traore. Ben Saguier proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Showing good feet. Clipped into space. Nadir. Now, what about a counter-attack? Brahim Diaz, gently done. He in the city! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Morocco, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sekou moved on forwards. Djenepo. Sekou. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ben Seguir. And it's Diaz. That's very neat. Out towards the flank. That's Rawi. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
After 14 minutes, this. Number 19.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's onto it in a flash. And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. Now it's Gineppo. Haidara. Looks to the other side. Doucouré. Oh, great chance! Amrabat with the clearance. Samaseku. Haidara. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mazraoui. Amrabat. And it's Nadir. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's away. That has been cut short. Pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Haidara. Gineppo. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Doucouré. Traoré. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Traoré. In again. Doucouré. Quarter of an hour played. Doucouré chooses to go cross-field. And here's Haidara. Doucouré. Amrabat played out to the left flank. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. And it's Amrabat. Goes for a shot! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Number 19.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Decore. Nadir. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. A chance to play it in. Ben Sekir's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Haidara, gently done. Brahim Diaz. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Haidara. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's been drilled forward. Amrabat, oh, good spread. Mazraoui, now here's the delivery.
Brahim Diaz!
Haidara. Genepo. Haidara. Nadir did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. Mazraoui. Now he's got some chance for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Moved on forwards. Genepo. Haidara. Genepo. Haidara. He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. They've played it short. Mali awarded another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Traore. And there's the shot! And that's past the post.
Mali are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Decore. Traore. That's really well manoeuvred. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Nadir. Up towards the front line. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aim forwards. Traore. Ben Sekir. Clear away. Hakimi has it back and can go again. And the finish! Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Traoré. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's neat.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going direct. Decore tries to clear. Unai. Mazraoui. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Traoré. And he goes cross-field. Decore. Traoré looking to hit the byline here. And it's Decore. Samaseku. Shoots! He's kicked it out, that's a great save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's En-Nesyri. Over to the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That'll be a throw. Amrabat. Djenepo. Nadir wins the duel this time. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Haidara. Djenepo. Mazraoui. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. It's gone for a throw. Nadir, gently done. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Decore. And it's Traoré. Djenepo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nadir. Moved on forwards. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Decore. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Traore gets a cross in. Mali have got it back and they'll have another go. He is just caressing the ball. Haidara. And now the breakaway. Nadir. And it's Nadir. And here's En-Nesyri. Doucouré forwards and with intent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haidara. Haidara. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir. Hakimi. Gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards. Ben Seguir. Unahi. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely bit of skill. Ben Seguir. Haidara, gently done. Haidara. Moved on forwards. Doucouré. Traore. And it's Traore. Played into the box. Clears it away. And that was very necessary. En-Nesyri. Played down the flank. Ben Seguir. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Djenepo. Haidara. And it's played forward. All time, excellent interception. Doucouré. That's really well manoeuvred. En-Nesyri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Haidara shifted upfield. Djenepo. Haidara. Now it's Djenepo. Has crossed into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Amrabat. Unahi. Amrabat. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Doucouré. There will be a throw-in. And it's Amrabat. Nadir does really well to win the ball there.
Nasiri, I really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Jerepo. Haidara. Haidara forwards and with intent. Nadir. Brahim Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Amrabat has played it long. Nadir. Real Nasiri! And it's been taken short. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Nadir. It's a loose ball. Decore did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hit into the middle. Jerepo. He's cut it out. Amrabat. It's a good run down the right. Jerepo. Haidara. Samaseku. Moved on forwards. Traore done delicately. It's come to nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Decore. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Aguirre, early ball out from the back. Well, that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Haidara. Oh, that's nice. Haidara. Chance! There was plenty on that. Traore. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Played into space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. The keeper's ball. Mazraoui. Ben Seguir. A heavy challenge. Decore shifted upfield. Now it's Ben Seguir. And he's managed to get free. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. Shot a goal! Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
That's a nicely weighted puck. Climbs up big! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Interception. Danger averted for now. Unahi spread out to the left. Haidara. Out to the left it goes. Receives it in a good position here.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's played forward. Haidara. Genepo. And it's Haidara. Nadir, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aguirre, nicely aimed pass. Traoré. Samaseku. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Traoré. Haidara. Genepo. Haidara. Nadir with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. And they can counter here. Hakimi given the lift of his goal. Traoré. Decore. So who's he picking out? Caught offside that time. Mazraoui. Nadir. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz on a strong run down the right. Brilliantly cut out. Samaseku. Janepo. Haidara. Samaseku. Ducore. Can he finish? Best in the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Hakimi with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ducore. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Moved on forwards. Ben Sagir gets into some space. And Nasiri.
Best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Haidara. Janepo. And it's Haidara. Haidara looking to get on the end of this. And there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's very neat. And Nasiri. Big chance! It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely feet. And it's Traore. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Smashing him! That's wide. Traore wins the duel this time. And here's En-Nesyri. Nadir. And here's Brahim Diaz. Cleared without complication. That is lovely. Nadir. And can he finish it?
To anyone, it's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Morocco got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. That's really well manoeuvred. Nadir. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! That's a good run down the left. Genepo, and it's Haidara. Samaseku, over to the left. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi goes forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Traoré. Traoré. Up towards the front line. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Haidara. Genepo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Haidara. Haidara shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haidara. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. Traoré, aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, can he get onto this?
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Badia do have a chance to counter here. Traore gets over and intercepts. Doucouré. Samaseku. Doucouré. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doucouré. Out to the right. That's good play. Delivered in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries a shot! They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. And with that, attempts a clearance. Spread out to the left. Haidara. And it's made it. There's the shot! People always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Up he goes! Hakimi, gently done. Haidara played out to the left flank, and the counter is on. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's Haidara! Terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Brahim Diaz hurtling down that right flank. Amrabat. Oh, this is a great position. In the city! Take a red spot. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all we want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it. This is all the pitch too. After 32 minutes it is. Number 19.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Doucouré. Aguirre, driven forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Haidara. Djenepo. Haidara. He's in plenty of space here. A chance to play it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Hakimi. Oh, sweet feet. Nice control. Benseguir! Haidara. Well, they could break here. Genepo. Play towards the front line. Genepo. Haidara, probing pass. It's a throw. Haidara puts a cross in. And that has been cleared. Haidara. Unahi. Deftly away. Now it's Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! The best in the keeper. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. And here's En-Nesyri. Nadir. En-Nesyri. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, smashing hit! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Back to 34 minutes, yes. Number 4.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Hakimi getting this one clear. And it's Traore. That's tidy. Could be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Haidara, gently done. Haidara, showing good feet. Ducore. Decent chance!